Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tarnation TV's broadcast of the championship race here at the Primetime Racing League and NASCAR Racing 2003 season, the one and only Primetime Racing League, season number 2 finale. My name is Blaine, joined with Jeffrey Elliott. Jeff, how are you this evening, sir? Talladega is where we are at the Primetime Superspeedway.
Well, hello, Blaine. Hello, everybody. Yes, it is definitely at Primetime Superspeedway. Beautiful track, and very exciting to be up here. And looks like you've done a lot since I've been here lately. Hung some pictures up, man. Looks great.
Well, we hired a maid, so she sweeps the floor. Yeah.
Sweeps the floor. No more spiders on. Good stuff. That's awesome. But it looks really nice up here. But welcome, everybody, to Primetime Racing League. These guys do a great job, and they're moving along pretty well with growth. And we're all here to support these guys. So we're going to have a good one tonight.
Yeah, this is very cool. This is the final race of the chase. So as you can see on screen there, we've got the 4 drivers that can win the championship here tonight, consisting in no order in particular other than numerical order, which is the number on the side of their truck. The 24 of Graham McDonald, the 44 of Brian Lovell, the 55 of Karen Roberts, and the 96 of Ulysses Sandoval. One of those 4 people will win the championship this evening. We just have to finish in front of the other 3 guys. So we'll have 2 winners tonight. We'll have a winner of the race and a winner of the championship. So that'll be very, very exciting. 66 laps on the clock.
Yeah, the talent out here is I see a couple of new faces. So it's good to see some new drivers over here checking out the prime time. But yeah, Graham McDonald and BL, I call him, Brian Lovell, and Ken Roberts, of course, champion everywhere. This guy's a beast at Talladega and the U-Man. Can't call him a rookie anymore, Blaine. The guy, I seen him run last night with the big dogs over there at RTG, and this young man, he knows what he's doing now. So he's built a lot of trust with a lot of drivers out there in many places. So so happy for him, going from the keyboard to the video in the garbage can to actually driving with the wheels.
Yeah, it was Sean Dotson, I think, that sent him a steering wheel. But to see the guy, too, like when the last couple of years, getting into the sim, a lot of us have been in it since 2003 and previous NASCAR games. And he jumps in within the last couple of years, and he's already, like you said, he's up here running with the big dogs. So it's cool to see.
He was up there last night, and he'll be up there tonight as well. If you can stay out of trouble, that's the catch at Talladega. You got to stay out of these wrecks, stay out of the big one. But from what I understand, they don't run damage here. Is that correct?
Correct. Yes, they do not run damage. As we always say, too, your tires will definitely take damage if you start spinning out. But it's fun because at least your race won't be completely ruined. Some of these guys have been in here on the track tonight practicing for the past couple hours. It'd be horrible to get in an accident of catastrophic, get caught up in a catastrophic occurrence, on lap 4 and your whole night's over. So no damage is kind of nice. And it doesn't really, some people always have that discussion too. Like, well, if there's no damage, guys are going to be more reckless. It doesn't really happen. This is a good league. Everybody races with each other all the time. You don't want to cause accidents. You want to have a good race. So
exactly, and I seen it both ways. And there's some good and bad in both ways with damage on, damage off. I ran Sunday night. I blank excellence with no damage, and we had less caution average per race than we did with any other series. So it can happen. I think wrecks are going to happen regardless of what. It's just, it's how you control that race and how you control your car to make it a better race. And that goes for everybody. But the aggression will be up tonight, hopefully with the 4 at least. But these other guys want to win as well. But maybe they'll give them a little space so, we don't see too many cautions tonight.
Yeah, and the trucks that are in the chase are marked with that bright lime green bumper. If you care about the points, they still do track the points. There they are on screen there. And a lot of people have come out to race here at prime time, so it's cool to see a stacked table of names there. Of course, you've got Ken Roberts, Ulysses Sandoval, Randy Waugh, Brian Lovell, Denny Carroll, Perry Bond, Graham McDonald, Greg Lovell, Greg Palmer, and Mike Mangialardi in the top 10 in points. But as we were saying too, this guy right here, the Ulysses Sandoval with the lime green spoiler in the chase. Graham McDonald is out there as well with the lime green spoiler in the chase. Ken Roberts in the chase, and Brian Lovell in 44 in the chase. We got confused there a couple weeks ago because I believe it's Eric Lovell that runs a similar green.
Yep.
And I'm thinking after we were done broadcasting, I'm like, you know something? Eric's not in the chase. He just runs a similar green on the spoiler. We got confused. I don't see his name on the list tonight, but there is 22 people out here on the track. So there'll be not a super crowded event, but crowded enough. You got to keep your head on a swivel. Got to have a neck like an owl, like my dad would say.
Well, you definitely can make things happen with 20 plus drivers at Talladega. Should be interesting. I see Jessica Shelton out there. Give a shout out to Jessica, Bobby Farrell. Who else? I thought I saw Tom Dixon. Oh, Tom Dixon's back. Good to see Tom Dixon out here. So,
Robert Breedlove,
you just don't know who's going to show up at these racetracks on any given night. So, kudos to everybody that makes the time to do that.
Yeah, we'll run down really quick from who I can see. Brian Rawson, Bobby Farrell, Jessica Shelton, Gary Mingus, Randy Waugh, Greg Palmer, Doug Hulick, Graham McDonald, Mark Paglia, Mike Mangialardi, Bob Dixon, Brian Lovell, Tom Dixon, Ken Roberts, Perry Bond, Keith Bynum, Garland Oaks, Ulysses Sandoval, John Godfrey, Robert Breedlove, and who is that? I have a car in here, 789, with no name.
That's Race LM.
Oh, that'll be the server, right?
He's racing too. It's a new guy we found. So we'll see. He's driving. I
thought the server
LM
was
car.
Yeah, I thought the server was always number one.
Yes.
Oh well,
that's strange. Oh well, we'll just find out what happens here.
Yeah.
But anyways, man, there's a great group of guys and ladies tonight. I want to give a shout out to my brother Chris Elliott. I believe he's watching us. I told him to get out here and race with the boys and girls, but he's tired. So long days. I worked 12 hours myself today, so we gotta pay the bills. But yeah, man, I'm excited to watch this race, and this is it. And then what? They're gonna be off for a couple of weeks.
That's a good question. Sometimes they don't take a break. That's a good question. It's a question to ask the administrators.
We don't know the
answer to that, actually.
I'm always asking about questions. I mean, questions, you need answers. And the more intel you can get from the admins and owners, the more conversational pieces we can talk about. But yeah, I'm sure they might probably take a break for a week or two. Maybe. Yeah, it's a pretty tight league. They got a lot of stuff going on every different night of the week. It's a different style of racing. Of course, on Friday is the Superspeedway Truck Series, which is what you're watching right now. They've got Aero 88 mod. They use the Monster Energy 2019 mod. They use all different kinds of styles of racing, different tracks, all the different stuff. And of course, tonight we're at the Primetime Superspeedway, textured by the one and only John Godfrey, who's here tonight. Actually, the 711 is on track. He just got back from the beach, man. He's out there hanging out with the ladies, I guess, drinking some pina coladas. I don't know. But good to see John back. Great guy. And he does great work for the sim community as well. So we appreciate him.
Yeah, a lot of these guys.
Real quick, Gary Mingus. I see Mr. Mingus here. So good to see Gary back.
As the names you see are who to be watching for. Should be exciting. Well, it always comes down to like a fuel game, maybe even a little bit of a tire game.
It can come down to anything at Talladega. But there's some good talent out there. I'm gonna go ahead and make a pick out of these four who you think is gonna win this championship, and then we'll pick our winner when it's about 10 to go. How's that?
Oh wow, okay. You want me to pick?
So I'm gonna go. I love Ken Roberts. He's like a big brother, but I'm bigger than him actually. And he's probably got me by a couple 100 pounds, but he's afraid. He knows I could take him. So I'm not picking you, Ken. I'm gonna go with I'm going to go with the U-Man again. I picked him last week to win the race, but I'm going to go with him winning the championship.
Okay. And you want me to pick a champ, eh?
Hey, it's just 4 guys. Now you're down to 3, so I got first pick since I'm the guest.
I don't know, man. It's crunch time. I'm going to go with Ken.
Ken? Well, I think people pay this guy off. I mean, really. Love you, Ken.
Yeah.
But anyway.
No, I've got, I can throw an oil slick down there in turn 2 or something and make sure Ken gets around it. I can tell him what's going to happen in advance. We're going to sabotage Sandoval's pit crew, something like that.
Real quick, are we supposed to jump in now and jump out?
That's it. We've got to get on the grid, and we have to retire our vehicles so that we can head out on the parade lap and begin this race.
I actually reminded you. Look at there.
You did.
Well, no shout outs to any beautiful women out there tonight, Blaine.
No?
No, not. Oh. What happened? Are you still in there?
No. What do you mean? In where?
And I fell out.
Oh, you fell out of the server, you mean? Gotcha. I'll let you know when you're out. You actually, your game crashed is what you're saying.
Yeah, it just kind of disappeared.
Jeffrey Elliott has fell out. Rejoin, sir. All right.
Back in. Yep. Michael Norman fell out. Norman's his last name, right? Norman?
Did he? Yeah.
He fell out last night.
Well, here's the Extreme Motorsports. Oh, I'm running a Talladega Nights pace truck. I forgot about that. Frank Divins painted that pace truck. Anyway, on the front row, we got Bob Dixon at the 43. Beside him, Mike Mangialardi in the 29. Behind him, in row number 2, Randy Waugh and Graham McDonald. Row 3, Perry Bond and Doug Hulick. Yep. Bobby Farrell in the number 7. Ken Roberts in the 55. Beside Greg Palmer in the 22. Boudreaux's Butt Paste. Robert Breedlove in the 931. Garland Oaks in the 67. Ulysses Sandoval in the 96. Mark Paglia in the 28. Ryan Lovell in the 44. Keith Bynum in the 66, sponsored by Hubcap Annie. John Godfrey in the 711. And this one, there's Mark Paglia, Keith Bynum, John Godfrey. Tom Dixon in the 45. Gary Mingus in the 12. Brian Rawson at the 6. Jessica Shelton in the DeWalt number 11.
That is a cool looking truck, Jessica. I do like the black and yellow look. Here we go, man. It is pace car is heading out, and it's about to go green here with Bobby Dixon and Mangialardi.
Front row. 66 lap race. I believe we have about a 20 lap fuel window.
I would say so.
Your green flag is in the air.
Green. Here we go. Randy Wall sitting there pushing Bobby already down to the low and getting up to speed.
Garland
Who's out
Oaks.
there 3 wide already?
Garland Oaks.
You go, Garland.
That crazy guy didn't even get to turn anything. Didn't even get to the start-finish line, and he was already going 3 wide.
Oh, we are 2x2, 21 and 29, 23 and the 24. I'm gonna go. What are you, spectator, or do you what view do you like the best?
I've got a different. My dog is scratching the floor right now. If you wonder what that sound might be, I got a different camera set right now. I'm running the custom cameras from Reddit user NR Clips. Awesome camera angles.
Well, we're just about to complete lap 1. We are 2x2. What about 10 deep?
Mangialardi takes lap 1.
Bob Dixon holding down that inside. Looking good, that S2P truck. I tell you, Randy Wall's been running extremely well. Wherever he runs, he's got so much for. Must be Corey. Corey, I hope you're watching this race tonight, young man. Anybody in the chat room? We have good luck, everyone, from that guy named Jeffrey Elliott. That's about all I see, Blaine.
Yep. So far, we've got, people are watching. I can see that, but they're not in it.
All right.
My dog is scratching the floor. Your bed is on the other side of the room, Bonkers.
Bonkers.
Yeah, I call her Bonkers because she's bonkers. Her name is actually Cinder.
Cinder, right?
Cinder,
Name that
your bed's over there.
Next car. Can Bobby Dixon get this second lap?
There
Get
she
a good
goes.
push. Nope, Angelari leaves lap 2.
Yep.
So far, green. We're running pretty. We put some space into each other right there. So got double deuce, butt pace Palmer out there.
Yep. Love that spectator cam from a distance here. We get to see that outside line just running these guys down and pulling away. But then it fades a little bit going in there. Into turn 3. Bob Dixon desperately trying to lead a lap here this evening, but that run out of the tri-oval.
Angelardi, let me tell you, this guy last night was on fire. I mean, he was behind me. I was like, whoa, that is Mike Angelardi. It looks like he gets lap number 3 under this belt. But, man, I'd love to see one of these guys shoot out and start a third lane just to see what this track has to offer.
This track is great. This setup is great. I'm curious. Just thought of something here because Bob Dixon always likes to pit early.
You got brother Tom Dixon back out here. We got 3 wide. They must have heard what I said. Brian Rawson, I believe that is. Jessica Shelton. Let's just see if they can do anything or they just fall back. I didn't experience too much 3 wide on this track either. I don't know what's going on with that, but they got 4 trucks back there. Let's see what they can do with it. See if they can pull up.
Yeah, I'm curious about the.
Find them there. They're coming. They're coming. I got Palmer stepped out as well.
Yep, he did. He sees them forming up back there.
They heard what I said. They must be listening to me inside the cockpit.
They're cheating.
Don't be cheating. Nope.
No listening to the broadcast while you're driving. That's distracting.
You know you guys do too.
They got a great run off that corner.
Where is Denny Carroll? I don't see Denny Carroll out here. Is he out here tonight? I don't see him.
No.
Denny, where are you at?
Denny. That top line is flying down that back straightaway.
I mean, leading by Double Deuce, followed by Rawson and All-Star Jessica Shelton out there. I mean, I think that's, I have a blank card, 44. Is that Brian? No, that's Scarlet Oak, 67. I have 2 blank cards for some reason. But they look identical.
3 wide.
They call it. It's 3 wide. Here we go.
5 rows deep.
5 rows deep. Yeah, this is what we do at Talladega. We like to run at Prime and Talladega Nights. We love to run 3 wide. We like to race. We don't play follow the leader, 2 lanes. That's boring. I might as well stay at Daytona. This is what I love to see. 3 wide. You get it, Palmer.
You get it, Mangialardi.
This is what you do. This is fun. This is what makes your heart race. It's exciting racing.
This is crazy, man, because they're in this pack, especially the guys in the middle like Perry. They're doing 200 mile an hour, and you're absolutely surrounded with nowhere to go. It's a lot of concentration. Like, yeah, sure, it's a video game, but it's also a simulator. So
stuck in between two lanes of cars, and it takes talent not to wreck people. And if they get us hold their lanes, you can pinch. I mean, like that 3rd lane, Palmer knows what to do up there. To gain on being up top like that, if you don't have a lot of cars and it's a good battle, you got to learn to pinch a little bit. But, you got to know where you're at when you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm currently been focused on Perry for the past little while because he's basically in the middle of that. Door slam.
Mangialardi and Randy Wall, a little door banging.
Yeah. I upset the front row just a little bit. Actually, not as amplified as I thought it was going to be.
That was a good little save. It's nothing happened too much, but if Rawson can get up on the 22 and just push him down the straightaway, not in the corners too much, don't overdo it, but just guys tighten up a little bit, they can catch them again and hold that 3rd lane.
And Palmer knows that line. He's going to keep those right wheels. You can see right there on that white line. You don't really want to run the wall. Like, I like to be right up against the wall, but it's not the fastest way. Look at them shoot off that corner, that top line there. It's moving.
I mean, you can run wall when you're straight away, but when you hit those corners, like what Palmer's doing right now, I mean, you watch him dive down in this corner. If he can pinch it a little bit, stay on that 29's door, He can even get further down, but he's got great push from behind him. So he should come off with some momentum here. But you pinch him a little bit more. It's just gonna, it really maintains your speed. But look at him. He's already pulled up there in third place on the outside.
Yep. He actually got out in front there for a second.
You got Bobby Farrell, Doug Hewlick. You got a lot of good guys out here. Mark Pags and the U-Man, Graham McDonald. The middle don't suck up too bad here. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, this entire field is phenomenal. Everybody's still included in the main pack draft. Nobody's lost the draft. Every single car who started this, every single truck who started this race, all 20 of them are still up there in that draft.
After almost completing 9 laps.
Now, Bob Dixon always pits very early. I'm curious if he may change that strategy tonight, being in front.
I say no. What do you think, D? I don't think he's going to change yet. That's his wife. Bobby likes to just, you don't want to be caught up in that mess on pit road. So he's done that his pretty much his whole Talladega career. But man, look at Bob Dixon holding down first place. How many laps has Bob led?
Bob Dixon has led 5.
We are taking your factoids away there,
yeah.
Mr. Dixon. We're doing your factoids during the race. But yeah, guys, stick around. Anybody might be watching, you drivers and you audience, stick around for Bob Dixon factoids. They're amazing. This guy takes a lot of pride into what he does, and we all love him for that.
Yeah, I've got some stats behind the scenes running right now, but he can actually come up with more stuff, specific laps and everything. So it's really cool to hear the factoids at the end of the race. Yeah, Bob currently leading the most laps tonight with 5. Mike
Hang in there, save it, boys. Save it, John Godfrey. Oh, that might stay green.
Yeah, it will, actually.
And look who's on the outside that just took the lead. A former champ, Ken Roberts.
Godfrey and Paglia look like they
got tangled up a little bit. We have Ken Roberts. I believe it's his first time he's led tonight.
Middle line stacked up a bit. Yeah, middle line stacked up, and a couple of guys just got accordioned out of position there. Yeah, Paglia actually kept it below that yellow line as well.
Wow.
So no yellow.
They always, sometimes you want to pray for a yellow, right?
Sometimes.
Especially no damage night. Yeah, bring me a yellow, please, so I can get back up here. But, yeah, you want me to go back and you actually looked at it, see what happened?
Yep. So it looks like Mingus, Bynum, the pace truck, Godfrey, and Paglia are now off pace. Ken Roberts has now taken over the lead and led 1 lap. Bob Dixon still leads most laps so far, 6, and Mike Mangialardi has 4. So
I'm just curious to see if this second lane, he can just pinch. Mangialardi just pinches him a little bit harder. Put those left tires on the left side of that white line and just pinch them, man. And they're going to start following up and checking up on the other side eventually, and those guys can pick off a lap. If they can really just pinch them down. They're doing it right now.
Just squeezing them, right?
The leader is everything in these lines. So if you got a good leader and a good pusher, obviously, and a good follower, you can make headway on any lane. But it's all about that leader. If you got a guy bowing out way high, you're just going to lose momentum.
That's true, yeah. You can see here from helicopter view, Mike Mangialardi is just on rails right here.
Yeah, he is. He's putting it on him. But it's everybody like Perry Bond. Look how close he is without wrecking them in the corners. Just give a little distance and then get on. The first 2 guys, if anything, should be pushing that leader. Everybody from 4th on back in the line, just stay close. You don't need to be bumping people that deep. It doesn't do anything.
Right. Yeah, then it's just it accordions at the wrong timing, and that's what causes accidents.
Right. If you let those first 3 guys in that lane do the work, and you just do the following closely, that lane will move.
Mm-hmm. Especially here at Primetime Superspeedway, because this thing is set up flawlessly with the setup that they're using tonight.
Let's not forget a crank up. That's one of my favorite things that you came up with in your broadcasting skills.
You want to do it?
Let's do it right now. Let's pick somebody in the middle there. How about let's go with Let's go with Jessica Shelton. Jump in that car. Any way you want to do it. Show different angles. You have many ways.
Jessica Shelton in the 11. Let's do it. Crank it up. Mics are off. Turn up your speakers. Crank that subwoofer. It sounds super cool. Audio pack we're using, of course, is presented by Pilotical. This is the Tom Petty. The Kyle Petty Racing Experience. That's the V8 sound pack with the motors on these things. So, real life cars. Let's do it. All right, new leader. Perry Bond is up there. He's led a couple laps.
That was a freaking amazing there, Blaine. I mean,
like
these guys are 2x2, door to door. I mean, and they're going in each corner. I mean, they're just flat out hauling the mail here. And you got Jessica Shelton taking the lead right there.
She just got down to that inside line, probably lining up a spot to be able to pit. There goes
that's
Perry.
what they're doing. Here we go.
Yep.
Ken Roberts hot pitting. Can he hold it? Woo! He on those brakes. Uh-oh.
Jessica's around.
Jessica. Oh.
That's what we like to call the Tarnation TV curse.
Come on, Jessica. Get that baby turned around. You'll be all right. That was some hot pitting. He hit it. Oh, he probably hit that thing about 89 miles an hour. What do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Almost a perfect pit there. Got through there pretty good.
Still green. Currently,
we are green on going about 20. This race is flying by.
Now I wonder.
Primetime Racing League.
Jessica getting into a little bit of a tussle back there, getting into the pits. Maybe.
Let me tell you.
losing the main draft. Maybe not. Opted maybe just to get fuel or something if you made it a shorter pit.
Well,
There's
if
enough
she
trucks
does
out here,
lose,
though.
yeah, I think she'll be all right. She'll get back to that main pack sooner or later.
That's the thing. Yeah, there's enough trucks out here. There will be a way to link up with somebody and get back into it. She does
Currently,
have
we have
no laps led. I thought she led one. There's Gary Mingus, who's currently in position number 20.
so it looks
One
like we have
lap
Bobby
down.
Farrow in first place. We just had John
we do.
Godfrey. Yep. John
Just
Godfrey,
changed.
Pags, and Breedlove just coming out of the pits. Keep buying them up in front of them. Talking about keep buying them in Primetime racing. They're actually going to come out to Talladega Nights' next mega team event on October 19th. Man, he's bringing out his Primetime team. And they're going to come out there and try to take that championship away from Rod Weston. Where you at, Rod? You're racing somewhere tonight. But hey, I took your spot. But hey, Rod Weston, Randy Wall, and John Wall, and Denny Carroll. Where you at, Denny? But yeah, they're the defending champs. But Primetime's got something to say about that. There are actually two teams that are coming back playing that are all the same teams that won a championship, same drivers. So they're also they're trying to repeat another championship. But the ones that knock off are those red SRT Dodges.
Yeah. Yeah, we got the ad on the screen right now, the Mega Team Race, October 19th. It says to sign up, contact Jeffrey Elliott, but you said the race is full, 47-lap main event. Of course, a bunch of sprints on the way to it. 4 or 5 different tracks. It's always a wild night. That'll be broadcasted by Flatout Racing Network with Seth and one of his homies, be it Michael or Jessica, will assist him in that evening.
Well, we got 3 wide back here. But yeah, that's always an exciting event. We'll be the last one that I'll be hosting at Talladega Nights. Breedlove might have got a black flag here for speeding.
He does, yep. Breedlove is being served a black flag. I can see that status on my stats tracker behind the scenes here. Breedlove headed back down the pit road, serving a black flag. He did actually lead a lap out there, too, along that pit cycle, but unfortunately now he's going to lose one.
He's running strong. Get them pits down, and this guy's going to be something to be looking out for. Right now, though, we have one of the levels, Brian Level, holding down first place with Barry Bond, Graham McDonald, and the U-Man.
Yep. 3 of your 4 in the top 4. Chase drivers. The 44, the 24, the 96, and you can see the 55 down there on the inside line right behind Hewlick in that purple truck.
Got Pags and Rossum behind him. Yeah, they'll get that inside lane moving back up there. It seems like the middle lane runs about the same as the BSR track.
Oh, yeah? It's a favorite of these guys. Like I noticed, Roberts, Lovell, they'll all run that middle lane. It's the fastest way around here.
Well, as you said that, they all shoot down to the bottom. Look at them. Blocking Graham McDonald. Give me some room, boys. It went from middle to inside real quick.
Yep.
You just got to make those. When you make a decision, you got to do it quickly because that gap closes in a heartbeat.
Yeah, so we talk about this too every time. There goes Palmer to the outside, forming up a second line. We talk about this every time, too, the fastest average lap around this place, 201 mile an hour, 47.5 lap, or 47.5 second lap at 201.185 mile per hour average. Is Ken Roberts right now holding that fastest lap of the night so far. That is a mind-boggling speed. Because that is an average.
The trucks run faster than the cars.
I don't know, man. That's crazy. Like 201 from start finish line, and that's an average all the way around with a couple of timing traps, right?
Yep. Looks like they just put Mingus, I assume, a lap down.
Mingus currently on the lead lap, according to my stats, but that looks like he will go a lap down again. Yes, he was a lap down before the pit cycle.
Oh,
Retired.
Buckface, where'd he come from?
Retired from the race, Tom Dixon. He was...
He's testing his back out. He just comes out and see how long he can sit.
Oh, okay.
That massive surgery he just had a few months back. And, uh-oh. Oh.
Flat spot out on the apron there. We've got lap traffic coming. We're running 3 wide back here.
They almost got a little tippy right there, but they saved it. Doug Hewlett up to 3rd place. Ken Robertson 4th. U-Man trying to shoot for 5th down below.
Randy Wall.
Yeah, he'll
yield. Currently on the lead lap.
Green flag racing for 27 laps. That's pretty good. That's awesome, actually.
Randy Wall was on the lead lap, obviously not anymore. If they do end up having the yellow come out,
Farrell,
I do believe that they take 2 lucky dogs. They're instantly went to 3 wide racing. This is.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Farrell in the end went to the inside, and Doug Hewlett shoots for the high side with U-Man and Perry. Is that Keith Bynum? Yep. They'll get that 3rd lane going real quick.
It's weird how unorganized.
Stuck in the middle.
It's weird how unorganized that looked, but it actually looked really smooth.
These guys are a bunch of smooth cats out here, and ladies. Jessica, hopefully, maybe they have a little caution somewhere. You get back up there and compete with these guys.
She's still holding on to the lead lap, but they're coming up on her pretty quick.
Breedlove pace too. They're getting ready to catch him.
Yeah, he had to serve that black. Probably either speeding on pit road or an unsafe exit. Man, this is wild. These guys is just 3 wide again.
3 wide at 22 of.
Oh,
Greg Palmer. Doug Hewlett, 2x2, drop down. And we're still 3 wide with Bobby Farrell in the middle of the pack.
It doesn't look like they want to stay in line. It's pretty hectic in there right now.
These boys out here racing. They don't want to follow the leader. They're here to lead a lap. They're here to have fun, mix it up. 3 wide, 4 wide there.
Yeah, they really want to get out and pass Doug, it looks like. But he's doing his great job at keeping that truck really wide.
You know, he does that very well. Mr. Hewlett, he can make that truck 3 times bigger it really is. But some people are just good at it. Camouflage.
Do you think he abandons that middle? Yeah, he's too late to do it now. I thought for sure he might come down and get in front of Palmer there on that inside line, but he decided to stay in the middle with Ulysses.
Well, it looks like it's moving along pretty well. I think it's moving along better than the inside right now. 4 cars on the outside.
Doug Hewlett again. That's the 2nd lap he's led this evening, and there you go. They move down.
Well, how many different leaders? You have those stats there. We'll take away from Bob Dixon. How many different leaders so far? I'm going to guess about 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different leaders.
8 different leaders with 21 cars, trucks.
Drivers who have led a lap. Robert Breedlove. Bob Dixon led a bunch. So did Brian Lovell. Mike Mangialardi, Ken Roberts, Perry Bong, Greg Palmer, and Doug Hewlett.
Well, they're retired. They're definitely, I think they all want to lead a lap the way they've been racing tonight. First, it was kind of calm, but like you said, it gets dicey real quick just with 20 trucks out there. There's Jessica. They're getting ready to put Jessica a lap down. That's crazy. They went around pretty quick, didn't they?
Yep. Jessica going a lap down because of the mishap entering the pits last time. Just got spun around just a little bit. But under green, it's a big deal. Especially on the first pit stop. You're better off just to take full service, really. I mean, you could opt to adjust your pit strategy and hopefully stick with the pack.
Technically, really, you would think there's going to be a caution here at Talladega. And there was almost one right there, so I better be quiet. But you always predict a caution, at least 1 or 2, no matter if it's a 38, 47, 66 lap race. And, it's so you get back to racing. I mean, it looks like she can hang on to the draft here. And maybe she won't lose any more laps. But
we've seen them. We've seen these races go green the entire way.
Oh yeah, it can happen. And
Yeah.
sometimes you're not happy it does, but hey, that's what every league strives for is green flag racing, no matter what track you're on. I mean, run under the yellow is like the most boringest thing in the world. But man, I'm just trying to see these guys want to shoot out. I know the shoot guys, Keith Bond likes to shoot out the 3 wide. Perry Bond, Kazi, he's not here. That man, I love Kazi because he loves just to get out there and just shoot 3 wide. And of course, I'm one of them. I don't like.
I'll do it too. I'll go 4 wide.
I go 5 wide. I don't care. But look at here they are. They're trying to. Randy Wall's trying, but he needs a good guy out there in front of him. Reed Love or somebody jump out there with them. But they're just mixing it up, man. This is fun to watch. But pace, hold the lead.
Yeah, join us next week, Saturday night, the 28th of September at 9 p.m. for Breast Cancer Awareness. The Race for a Cure, sponsored by Nate Balser. Special event. Broadcasting by us here at Tarnation TV. Rod Weston will be back in the co-host chair for that one. Rod
He's fired. He's fired. I know. Forget about it, Rod. Jeffrey Elliott's stepping in a bit. I'm just kidding.
In the house.
In the house.
Yeah, Rod, if you're wondering where Rod is, he is the co-host of Tarnation TV. However, on Friday nights, he does race in other leagues. So he is not here at the moment. And yeah, Greg with 2Gs, Palmer, well, 3Gs actually. 3G Greg Palmer. He is leading this pack. Has led 2 laps already, working on the 3rd.
Oh, Ken Roberts sitting right there. That pro, he knows what he's doing. He's that's his dancing partner right there, Mr. Palmer and Godfrey.
And really, and where Ken's sitting right now, like, you don't need to race. You don't need to race Greg. Ken just sit in second place. He's first among the Taste drivers. So he'll win the championship.
Yeah, you're right about that. That's right now, their little pack, it doesn't matter who's out front, if they get together, when they get together, is to stay together, no matter who's in front.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just how they race. That's why they're successful. They don't try to do crazy things and race each other if you're teammates. Right. And you take your boy to the victory lane. If that means you get second or third, you're part of that victory.
Yeah, and it's like they don't race each other, they race with each other.
Exactly. Until teams learn how to do that, you won't be as successful as these guys that are proven that that's their style. That's what they do.
Truck coming down to pit road.
Not going to leave that 22 by no means.
I think that was Brian Rosson's truck headed to pit road there.
I thought so. Yeah, there's Dixon. He's coming out. Mengus is coming out.
Mengus comes out a little bit early.
Mengus.
Holy moly.
Bob
not good merging there.
Some really intense racing. We got
that was close.
Perry Bond. I mean, he can never count out that guy. And I tell you, he's a Freedom track winner right there. That Freedom Motorsports.
That paint job.
Yeah,
that Red Bull paint job.
I love what he did to it. But he's a heck of a Talladega driver as well, and this guy knows how to. He's been doing it forever. We had a long talk the other night, and he's a cancer survivor many times, and God bless him, man. To lose a driver, and we had a tough night last night in another league and at RTG, and it's very emotional. Like we said, a lot of these guys will never see each other's faces in real life, but they're like family. No matter where you're racing, you always know a bunch of drivers on the track, and that's what this game brings. The sim racing, whatever you want to call it, it brings you such great friendships.
Yeah, and it was Wiley Cody. I don't know how he pronounces his last name. I'm guessing it might be Cody because if they call him Wiley, like the coyote. But either way, yeah, the number 5 has been retired at Rolling Thunder Gaming due to the passing of Wiley.
I didn't know Wiley. I talked to him maybe once or twice in 3 years to try to get him to come over and check us out. And he's a busy guy at RTG.
Yeah.
And one of the admins. And from what I heard last night from Cannon and, Sean Prime and Metallic, these guys loved him. It was like his brother and his
Well, I
family. It's
forgot.
very, very emotional night last night.
Yeah, and I forgot too because I was on Rolling Thunder's website because they put Wiley's number 5 up there with all the other guys. I forgot that Nicey's also passed away. You know,
Yeah, it's
a
crazy.
lot of these guys that you do race with them off and on, and nobody ever knew how to pronounce his last name. But Nicey's would always correct you.
Well,
So
look
they've
who
lost a
took the
couple
lead.
guys.
Yeah, every league's lost guys over the years. It's sad times of our lives. We just got to think of the memories that we curated. I always go back and watch these races at RTG from Seth Cole. He has thousands of them out there, I'm sure. Yourself, a lot of memories out there to hold on to. But man, these guys are 3 wide.
Mhm.
Perry Bond has taken the lead in front of Butt Paste. But when Butt Paste, Greg Palmer ever goes to heaven and hang out with us and play poker and look at hot women all day, we never have to, worry about calling him Greg Palmer. We just call him Butt Paste. They come in.
Here they come. Yeah, I was going to say we're getting up to lap 40, and that might bring out a yellow. We got Hewlett spinning around backwards. Red flag is out, closing the pits. So the yellow flag is out. So
6 of them about to stay out there.
I'm curious now. The red flag did close the pits before about half of that pack got onto pit road. So let's see if they get service or they drive through. All of them look like they're getting service.
Came out before half of them passed the line.
Yeah.
Is that what happened? That was close.
So I don't know if they're going to get an end of longest line penalty for that. But we will.
Well, I think we should definitely get one to Ken Roberts. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm sure you're going to watch this. And
yep, we're backing it up right now.
You got that special button. I'm going to give him a lap penalty for that.
Okay.
He didn't smoke his tires.
7 got turned around the 23. So I'm curious here now. If we get on pit lane 2, we can see when the red flag actually. Oh, is that not? Does the red flag not get?
Well, it goes yellow. You're talking about in the pits, red flag?
Yeah.
But right now we got 3. You looking at that just real quick? We got a 3 truck breakaway. Ken Roberts.
Yeah, because I thought that meant that the yellow was out, but it's not.
I never went yellow.
No, it didn't. I thought I saw the red flag down there.
But Doug was out in the middle of the track. That's weird.
He was out in the middle of the track. However, there's nobody coming, right? So that's the difference.
He just kept going. Got it back going.
I don't know why the official down there near pit road actually has the red flag hanging over the wall. That usually only comes out when the yellow comes out, but we're still green, so I don't know.
It was for Ken Roberts. He ignored it. But looks like I'm trying to figure out. We still have Ken Roberts in the lead. These guys look like they might be going a lap down. That would be Pegs, Breedlove, and Keith Bynum. Are they on the same lap? I don't have those stats, but I don't think they are.
Paglia, let me see here. Lap down currently, Jessica Shelton, Gary Mingus.
Yeah, okay. So these guys are all in the lead.
Black flag for Greg Palmer being shown for the 22 truck of the Boudreaux's butt paste. He's on the pit lane right now. Serve it as black. It's his drive-through penalty under green.
Yeah. Speeding on pit road, I'm guessing.
Yeah. It might just be a drive-through. It is just a drive-through.
Well, these guys definitely caught those 3 trucks. Why do we say cars? Is Jessica still a lap down? Yes, she
Black
is.
flag for Mark Paglia. Black flag for Robert Breedlove again. That's the second black flag for Robert Breedlove.
Here they come to serve it. Yep.
Yeah.
Keith Bynum, Randy Wall. They are up there for the first time tonight. Let's see what they have for those 2 guys in front.
Because we're just over halfway through this thing, serving black flags right now, not a good thing, but trucks a lap down. Gary Mingus, John Godfrey, Jessica Shelton, Randy Waugh, Keith Bynum. Everything changed. Gary Mingus, Robert Breedlove, Mark Paglia, John Godfrey, Doug Hewlett, Jessica Shelton, Randy Waugh, Keith Bynum. So it's a good chunk of trucks off the lead lap. Paglia and Robert Breedlove have served their black flag.
Well, look who we have back in the lead. That is Triover right here. They just made a move on turn 4 on Ken Roberts for this inside move job on him, and he is falling back. There's 6 underneath them, 7 actually. Man, did you see that move? Or were you looking at stats?
I was actually looking at stats. I'm going to back it up.
Oh, no. I'm covering it. I'm play-by-play, but ain't very good. But, you know, we got Randy Waugh there in second place. Some new leaders up here, getting close to taking a lead. I don't think Randy led a lap yet, huh?
Randy? No.
Corey, root for... Now, is Corey... Is Randy granddaddy or dad? I never really knew that. Dad. Okay. Well, Corey, root for your father.
So we can see here, there's a pretty big pack kind of right here we're looking at right now. There's actually only 6 trucks that are on the lead lap right there.
You, man. You have what, three chase drivers?
So there's Bond. See, Randy Waugh behind Perry Bond is in 12th, and he's actually a lap down. And then there's the 44 in 3rd. Ken Roberts is 5th. Graham is in 6th, second place. Grant. So, yeah, there's been some shuffling here. Keith Bynum is a lap down.
That's crazy. See, when it stays green, it's been green the whole night. Maybe they don't have yellows on. Huh? Maybe. I don't know. But,
no, they do. I think that the reason that yellow didn't come out last time is because there was a slow truck in the racing line, but there was nobody coming. Everybody was down, headed to the pits. So because he wasn't an obstruction to anyone, the yellow flag won't come out. The green flag will stay up.
Well, this is what happens when you have green flag races. I mean, the fields get split up. Like, you know, they're catching Bobby Farrell right here, but. There's a battle here, man. Perry's running strong. Ken Roberts on the outside with Graham and Keith. These guys, they're just flip-flopping lanes, and it's
and you can see
been entertaining. 3 wide right here. Bobby Farrell on the outside giving room.
You can see with those 4 lime green spoilers right there. All 4 of those trucks are on the lead lap, and in the mix is a bunch of lap traffic as well. So this could definitely get interesting.
It was nose to nose with the number 60 and the 55. They're just battling out, getting ready to do a little door banging in the corners. Come on, get it on, boys. They are side by side.
So they've been pretty consistently running about 18 and 19 laps before they have to come to the pits. So they're going to have to do it again probably around lap number 58 to 60. I'm thinking 57 to 60 is when we're going to see another pit cycle, because they will not be able to make it to the end on the current tank of fuel.
You're right. It's going to be interesting to see if it stays green. No dancing partners with the 55. Went from first to almost near last in this pack. I don't think anybody's helping the 55 tonight. Coach Kelly's probably coaching football right now. And, well, he's got Godfrey, but he's not in touch with him right now. And what happened to Butt Paste? Oh, he had to go serve, right?
He did, yeah. Currently, Butt Paste is running 10th. He's on the lead lap, but he's 42 seconds off. So he's going to get lapped. There he is there, yep.
Well, it's you got, what, 8 guys here? 8 battling on the lead lap in this group?
So Greg Palmer and the Boudreaux's butt sauce will actually move over. Let the pack go. No damage, though, so you just tuck in behind there and soak up some draft if you can get it.
You know, being from New York, I'm really surprised he actually gave that up and let these guys by. He usually just run you over. Get out of my way. But anyways.
It's cool, though, man. All the championship run, like those 4 trucks, drivers, let's just say drivers. Those 4 chase drivers are still in that mix. They've been in the right spot.
Ken and who else here?
Ulysses, Ken, Brian, and Graham.
Okay. Oh, they're all there.
Yeah.
Well, we're down to roughly 17 laps, 16 and a half laps. This race is flying by. 10:01 Eastern time. Green flag racing from start to now. So exciting. Very, very good racing, guys.
Yeah, so we've got lap traffic in this mix here.
Well,
is Mark
the two guys that we predicted, the chase drivers, are near side to side there, Mr. Blaine. So let's pick a race winner now. We're at 16 to go. So we got our chase winners. Let's pick a race winner. And then look at Graham McDonald out front. Finally got to the front, running that second lane. So you look them over, and let's just pick anybody you want. I'll let you pick first.
I'll take Graham for the race.
Graham is tough.
See, I mean, I chose, that's funny because I chose Roberts for the championship. So if I choose Graham for the if I choose Graham for the race, then he would win the championship. So I'm going against myself. I'll take Perry.
Pick a non-chase driver. There you go.
I'll take Perry to win the race.
Perry. I'm going to go with
Bynum up there now leading.
They still need a pit, so I'm thinking a pit strategy here. Who's a good hitter? I'm going to go with Keith Bynum.
See, Bynum
Primetime racing owner, Keith Bynum.
Keep in mind, Bynum running where he is right now is borderline a lap down. He's not leading the race. He's leading the pack, but he's not leading the race.
Well, then, sorry, Keith. We got to switch.
He's currently in 10th. That's the funny thing. Bynum's where he sits right now is currently in 10th spot. Let's wait for him to cross the line. We'll get a proper position. Yeah, 10th. He's currently in 10th where he's running right now. But he's not a lap down because the leader is right behind him. He's literally 8 feet from being a lap down. Yeah.
He's fighting hard. Everybody's like, I don't want to lap down. He's making his truck nice and fat, too, if you notice.
Yeah,
right in the middle.
If the 67 goes around the 63.
At least he's down to the low lane, side by side with Garland Oaks, shooting for the lead. He's taking the lead.
The 96 is racing the 67 for the lead.
I tell you, this I picked this guy. He knows what he's doing. So proud of him.
And I think Ulysses will lead the lap, but might not put Bynum a lap down. Very interesting. Followed by Graham McDonald. So the 63 is definitely a lap down now. The 60, the 24, the 96 are all on the lead lap. We
didn't actually get any interviews yet. So
no, the 21.
They really want me to hone into some interviews tonight, but can't do any if we don't have any cautions.
The 21 is a lap down. The 67 is not a lap down. So the 67 of Garland Oaks is actually trapped between two lap down trucks. The 63 and the 21.
They're pretty fast trucks, so he's in good shape right now. That will keep him up there in the top 5.
They will, yep. They can definitely help out, that's for sure. Bob Dixon on pit road, we see there.
Probably he's taking his last fuel stop.
This is pretty cool how we get the lap traffic mixed in with the lead pack here.
Well, yeah, I don't have any of those stats, so I just have to try to remember who's a lap down. And you said Keith Bynum is now a lap down.
We've got 11 different leaders tonight. Out of 20 trucks. It's more than half the field that's led a lap.
Ken Roberts. BL. There's Randy Wall. Randy Wall's on the lead lap, right?
Randy Wall is not.
Oh, he's not.
He's the first truck a lap down.
The first 3 are on the lead lap.
Yes, Ulysses, Graham, and Perry are on the lead lap. Graham is not. Garland Oaks is the next one. And then Brian Lovell's in there too. So yeah, it's cool. All the chase drivers are on the lead lap. So those green spoilers that you see right there, which are only separated by Perry Bond and Randy Waugh, those 4 trucks. But the green spoilers are on the lead lap. Those are the only 4 chase drivers, which is really neat. They've all been really good choices tonight because they're on the lead lap. Anybody's race still.
So you said about lap 58. He must come around.
I'm guessing, yeah, because Dixon is already pitted.
Half can.
I'm thinking 57 to 60. We're going to start seeing these guys going in. Sorry, yeah. How much you think?
58. So you're about eight laps short. I don't know, man. That's a tough call. I would probably shoot for a can.
Yeah. Like, I don't think you'd need a can, but I don't think half a can would be enough.
Right, you're kind of stuck in no man's land right there. Unless you can clutch. I don't clutch.
No, I don't think you want to be clutching, especially if you're one of these chase drivers.
Last thing you want to do is blow a gear or switch into the wrong gear.
Yeah.
But a single file, so it looks like pit stops are starting to accumulate here the next lap or two.
Yep. I am with you on that one. And we'll be watching those guys. We'll be watching Ulysses, McDonald, Lovell, and Roberts, and they're all right there with each other.
I'm telling you, U-Man's getting better. I mean, half this race is pitting, and U-Man's gotten a lot better at pitting. So let's see what he does when he leads them down here in the next couple of laps.
Like, the importance of this pit stop this late in the race, with less than 10 laps to go, you really got to hit this.
Oh, they're getting ready to hit.
You gotta not get hit. That's another thing.
Yep. I mean, everybody does it different.
Pit lane camera number 2. We'll see if they come down this time. Nope. Couple in the back do. Doug Hulick. And it looks like Garland Oaks in the 67.
Good pit stop right there.
So Garland on the lead lap.
What's the view of them coming in? Spectator, I guess, still?
The view of them coming in, I use pit lane 2, but I also changed the angle of the camera with free cam. Thanks, Tyler Mallon.
Thanks, Tyler.
Yeah, I flip it around so I can actually see them coming, because the stock pit lane 2 cam, you're looking down pit road. I like to see the race to it. So I change it.
I love how you do that as they come into the pits.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, lap 58 right here. We have any takers?
I think we might see some.
There we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys. And they all successfully made it.
Nice. Look at that. Actually, Graham got around Ulysses.
Yeah, he stepped out of the grass a little bit.
Well, he was hot coming in. He was about 80 mile an hour at that cone. So I'm curious to see if I'll keep an eye on the charts here, see if anybody gets a black flag for that.
Oh, well, you don't mess with that 24 car. That Graham means business, man.
Here's the race off.
Damn it. This is my league, and I'm going to win it.
He's in front.
Ken Roberts. He gets out in front of Ken.
Perry spun around in the pits.
Ouch. Oh, so, the 44 went around too.
It's the Blaine Donlin jinx. I picked Perry to win, and that probably won't happen.
We won't pick them. We'll just stick with our chase drivers, which we are second, third with the chase drivers that we picked. We are down to roughly 5.5 laps to go, folks.
What happened to the 44?
Going for the championship and the win. Of course, with the 18,000 time Ken Roberts driving the number 55 painted by Rodney Sullins. You know, he's got that super wax on it, so we'll see what he can do. But the U-Man, he's like, I ain't sticking around. I'm going to the outside.
Looks like something
Ken
happened to the 44.
Speeding pass. Ken had to go back in. Oh, you owe me some muffins, brother.
Did he? Because it's not showing it.
Well, something happened. He just went back in the pits.
He is going back in, yeah.
We are down to 5.5 laps. We got Graham McDonald, U-Man, Bobby Farrell. Is he on the lead lap? I don't know about those two guys behind him. Farrell and Randy Wall.
Farrell and Juan, no, they are not. Our Jessica as well. They're all a lap down.
So
Farrell,
right
Wall,
now it
Sheldon.
is coming down to Graham and you. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah, my stats actually just updated now. Ken Roberts is serving a black flag, yeah.
Ouch,
it's about
Ken.
10 seconds behind.
Yeah. All right, well, let's see who helps who out here. I think Jessica likes the U-Man, so I know she'll go with the U.
I gotta stop picking people, man, because Perry's been out in the pits and Ken got a speeding penalty. So there goes my championship winner and my race winner gone. So now, who did you pick to win the race?
I didn't pick one actually. We didn't continue that conversation, but well, I'm sticking with my chase driver winner, and he's in second place right now, which beat your guy. So, well, right now he's winning, but so yeah, I would win that one. But man, we're down to 5 laps to go. Who's going to step out of line here? Who's going to help who? Which chase driver are you going to help? You got Graham diving down and holding down that first lane.
And the question too is what we're watching right now is Graham McDonald leading Ulysses, and then those 3 trucks behind him are drivers that are off the lead lap.
Yeah.
They're not on
That's
the lead
what I'm
lap.
saying.
So the Bobby Farrell, Randy Waugh, and Jessica Shelton are all a lap down.
And they can't win a race.
But they can. Help? That's what I mean. They can affect. They can definitely
going to
assist.
go with you, man, because I think they're dating now.
Okay.
Because they're really good friends.
Yep.
And Randy, I don't know. I don't know who he'd go with. Probably the 24 of Graham.
Oh man, this is crazy because now you've got the 2 guys in front are obviously championship contenders. Whoever wins the championship. And the 3 trucks behind are going to be the ones that dictate this race. Because if Ulysses is jumping out, either he's getting pushed by 3 people or he's not.
He's testing them. He wants to see if they're going to follow. You stick your nose out a little bit and see how they react.
Do you think it's smart to maybe start testing it now?
I would. I mean, they can finish under yellow. I don't waste time. Let's do it. Come on, boys, girls.
He's listening. Like if he jumps out here and they go with him, he's going to walk away from Graham.
I know you're listening. Do not waste no more time. Take the chance and step out.
Don't do it.
Now.
No.
Do it.
No, don't do it.
Do it.
Mama Sandoval is undecided.
Mama, tell him to do it. You can't do nothing if you don't take chances.
Okay. This could be a good one. This is going to be a good one.
In life. I take too many chances. Hey, we're down to 3 laps. Between 2 drivers, 3 drivers behind them, the 7, the 21, and the 11? The 11? 13.
7, 21, 11. Yep, all 3 a lap down.
Those are 3-lap cars. Just because we've been green all night long. It's crazy. Down to 2.5 laps.
Yeah.
This is for all the marbles, the championship. And is it? What about that? Force them back behind them. No chance to catch them.
Let me see. I don't think so. I'll put the real time up there right now. That's more. That's a quicker update. They're 19 seconds ahead of Perry and Lovell, Brian in the 44.
Hey, it's so
now,
crazy.
have you ever seen this before, where it comes down to like a shootout kind of championship race like this?
I've never seen it go green like this, and it's just so split up with lap cars helping. So they're going to play a big role in his last 2 laps, 3.5 laps. No, 2 laps. 2 laps to go, folks. Graham McDonald, head admin of this series. He wants to bring home. This is 2nd season, correct?
Season number 2 finale. Right now is what you're watching.
He's testing it. He's testing. He wants to go. Bobby Farrell, do it. Dude, follow the man, Bobby. Follow him. No, Bobby, see what Bobby's going to do? He ain't going to follow him. He did that to me last night. Nope. Can't count on Bobby Farrell to follow you. Jessica, follow you, man. This is it. Down to the last lap. Step out, you, man. I know you hear me 5 seconds later. Step out. Jessica will help you.
It's funny, man. Like, we always interview the top 3. We almost need to interview Farrell, Shelton, and Waugh.
Yeah, the last lap. We should get him on the radio now. Hell, there you go.
White flag.
Go. Just step out. Go for it. What do you got to lose? There you go. Step out.
He's going for it.
Oh, don't be scared. Step out. You're run out of time.
Graham is blocking
Graham's
him.
Like, yeah, you ain't getting none.
Nope.
Jessica wants to help you. I could tell.
If he doesn't go now, he's never going to get him.
It's too late. You got to step out now, you. Now.
Here he goes. Come on.
Like nobody wants to step out. You, man, you're going to be happy with 2nd place? I guess so. This is it.
Yeah, Graham is blocking. Hard. Awesome.
And Graham McDonald takes the checker flag, wins the race and the Primetime Truck Series Championship season number 2.
Fantastic race. Phenomenal.
That's crazy. 10:16. That's like one of the fastest 47 laps. Oh, 66 laps. Boy, that
Phenomenal
was
race, man.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me right now? Green the entire time. Race time, 59 minutes.
You can still take out
20
the
seconds.
dogs out to go to the bathroom, go grab the wife, and go get a latte down the street. Dude, nice early.
Man, like Ulysses was looking, and he looked a lot to get around Graham, but he raced him clean. And the race ends under green. The entire race went green. Of course, the yellow just came out now because they're all wrecking back there. But
Graham McDonald, when you go back and watch this, you could thank Blaine and myself for having you down here and a long conversation before the race started. And you took our advice, which wasn't much, but obviously it worked. But these two guys are going to hang out together, they'll burn out the guys together. That'd be awesome. Awesome race tonight.
Look at that.
Is that Doug Hewlett? Wow.
Yeah.
They all should just line up like that. Just take a picture. But congratulations again to Graham McDonald. Blaine, I'm going to let you interview him. You just try to get some... let's just see if he has a little bit more excitement in that voice. See if he's pumped up. So, it looks like we have our podium. Be a top 3 here, correct?
Yes, we do. Watching Graham currently burn the place to the ground.
Burn it down, Graham. So we have Garland Oaks finishing in 3rd position. Perry Bonham 4th, not bad. Runner-up. So there's Garland Oaks, you man, and your champion, ship winner and race winner, Graham McDonald. So Ken Roberts retired. Wonder what happened, Ken?
Ken Roberts probably retired because he had to serve the black, so it wasn't even worth doing.
Yeah, he'll be a factory guys who drive. But hey, everybody retires when they want to retire. Respect it 100%. BL at 5th, Matt Gilardi 6th, Brian Ross ends up 7th, Bobby Farrell finishes 8th, Randy Ward 9th, Jessica Shelton 10th position, Doug Hewlett, Pittsburgh man 11th, Bobby Dixon, good run, buddy, 12th position. Double Deuce, Buck Pace, blank side her, something like that. I've had a drink. 13th position, Keith Bynum, 14th, Robert Relove, 15th, Mingus, 16th, Mark Pag, 17th, Ken Roberts, 18th, John Godfrey, 19th. Top it off with Tom Dixon.
Absolutely phenomenal race. I'm just getting all the stuff ready here. So yeah, if you want to take control, man, go for it. I'll get the pre-race or the post-race set up here.
All right. Well, let me just reach out to Bob Dixon and see what he's doing on the factoid situation.
Awesome. Yeah, let's see if we can get Bob Dixon with his factoids. I'll play some tunes here for you. Just the pre-race ceremonies. Take a couple seconds to get set up. This is a one-man show. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching the broadcast. What a phenomenal race. Absolutely phenomenal race. The entire thing, green, the whole entire way. Can't really ask for a better finale to season number 2. Fantastic race. Everybody raced everybody clean. We had to really keep an eye on who was lapped down and who wasn't. At the end of it all, Ulysses and Graham McDonald racing hard for those last dozen laps. And super clean, but man, that was a lot of fun to watch that thing. Let's get some music going here.
Hey, we have the one and only Bob Dixon from Macon, Georgia with the factoids. Bob, the floor is yours.
All right, appreciate being down here. Here it comes, top 5 fastest laps of the night. An honorable mention was Bob Dixon. And 5th place was Garland Oaks. Garland did a 47.767 second lap. That's 200.473 mile per hour on lap 22. All 5 top 5 fastest laps are on lap 22. Fourth was Brian Rasson. Brian did a 47.764 second lap. That's 200.486 mile per hour. Third was Keith Bynum. Keith did a 47.648 second lap. That's 200.974 mile per hour. Second was John Godfrey. John did a 47.603 second lap. That's 201.164 mile per hour. The fastest lap of the night goes to the number 55, Ken Roberts. Kenny did a 47.552 second lap. That's 201.380 mile per hour, all on lap 22. And the most laps led was Graham McDonald. Graham, congrats on your win and your championship. Graham did 11 laps. Mike Mangliardi did 8. Greg Palmer 7. Perry Bond 7. Bob Dixon 6. Ulysses Sandoval 6. Ken Roberts 6. Brian Lavelle 6. Doug Hewlick 5. Robert Breedlove 2. And Garland Oaks 2. And that's your factoids of the night.
And they're always a pleasure to listen to. Bobby, thank you for those factoids. But then again, I want to say, man, you were up front there for a while at the beginning of the race, ran some laps up front. Good to see the STP right up there. Seemed like you're in good spirits tonight. And it was awesome to see Tom Dixon out here testing that back. He's trying to get back in the seat full time. So hopefully we'll have him out here shortly. But thank you, Bobby, for the factoids. Blaine, anything you like to wrap up with the man, Bob Dixon?
Yeah, I was going to say thanks for the factoids. Among the 21 lead changes and the 11 drivers, you were in there with 6 led. So almost every single driver tonight got a chance to lead a lap. What an amazing race. Green from start to finish. Couldn't ask for a better finale to season 2.
Well, I did win the lotto pole,
Yep.
So we were battling right at the front of the race.
Well, we were wondering.
Blaine, we appreciate you taking the time to cover us and to do all this. It's definitely an asset to wake up the next morning and say, I think I'll just review the race. So we appreciate what you do for us. Thank you for commentating with Blaine, Jeffrey, and I'll talk to you guys another time. Thank you so much.
Thank
Bobby
you, Bob.
D, I'll call you tomorrow, man. Thank you, Bobby.
Sure.
Thanks, Bob. Have a good night.
Yep, Blaine, thank you.
All right. Well, let me go find you your third place, Mr. Garland Oaks.
Always cool talking to Bob Dixon, man. That's crazy, though. 11 drivers of 21 lead changes and no caution flags tonight.
Stay up, so we blocked them.
Garland Oaks, you're up here with Jeff and Blaine in the tower at Tarnation TV. You with us?
Now.
I am with you, fellas. How are you doing this evening?
Man, we were pumped up watching this race tonight. You guys were all over the place, 2 wide, 3 wide, 4 wide, no wide. But you made it entertaining and a lot of fun to watch. You were stuck between 2 lap cars, but you had very good talent around you in those lap cars to keep you up there. So anyways, Blaine, shoot the first question at him.
Yeah, man. Watching this thing, especially with no damage, it's so cool because there was a lot of trucks a lap down, and you were kind of in that whole mix. Were you worried about that, or were you just working on maybe helping out one of those guys win this thing?
We was actually the goal tonight was to get Graham and get Ulysses up as far to the front as they could, and keep them there. And so that goal was met. They finished first and second, and then just to put the 67 wrecking ball machine up as close to the front as we could without destroying the championship for either one of them. And I finished third. So mission was accomplished tonight. We had a good time tonight running the field with them. I really, to be honest, I wish I got the pits a little faster, but we decided to duck in so that in case they needed to tag on to us coming out the second time around on that final pit stop, that they would have someone to be able to push out behind them and get them back up to the front. So it was all team plan tonight, and everything worked out perfect.
Yeah, that's the
Well,
thing. You
that's-
guys are Team Wrecking Ball, right?
Right.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah.
Teamwork comes a long way, and I picked you, man, to win it all, and he almost did, and that's with teammates, and the guy's come a long way. So have you, Garland, man. Congratulations on third place. Just quick race, 50-something minute race, right, Blaine?
Yeah, the actual race time in the replay was 59 minutes and 20 seconds.
Green flag from start to finish. That is nuts. Even with 20 guys, I mean, that's still hard to do. So kudos. Just working with your teammates. That was the game plan, pretty much.
That was the whole game plan. Was I haven't been able to make it on Friday nights. Jeffrey, as you know, we started the business back up, so it's been a little bit busy during the week, and sometimes it bleeds over into Friday nights. This was definitely a goal. Somebody had to come out here and with the team and help you man out. And we've raced with Graham before. Last year we helped Doug get to the championship in the last season. So it was only fitting to come out and help both of them get to the front tonight.
Well, it's good to see you out here. Hopefully we have, the season's coming to an end. A new one starts up here soon. And I'm going to be coming out here a lot more to support Primetime Racing and the boys over here, and try to get the fields up a little bit, 25, 30 trucks. They don't really care about that, but I like to see more of the KD Houseberries and the Larry D's and all these guys. Let's bring them back, man. Let's just get the family totally back and start supporting these guys on Fridays and Saturdays. But man, great run. We want to get those other guys down here as quick as possible. But Garland, man, the floor is yours. Any shout outs, thank yous, or Jeffrey, shut up. Anything you want to say?
Well, first of all, I'd like to give a shout out to Team Wrecking Ball. We got real close to this championship. We've come a long way in the last 2 years of racing together. We come within 6/100ths of a second of putting a championship trophy at the shop this time. We're gonna work even harder next season to get it there. The motor program on the Superspeedways is wide open, and we're doing really well. And with running some on during the week at other leagues, we've definitely started putting our mid track and our short track programs back together too, so that we can dominate in those series. But we're always looking for good talent over here, and all you have to do is reach out, contact me or contact Ulysses, and we can make a place for you at Team Wrecking Ball.
There you go, everybody. Team Wrecking Ball. What a killer name. Love the paint scheme you had back in a couple months ago with the team race that we had, the mega race. You had one of those Wrecking Ball rides. Those are sweet. So maybe we'll get to see those again someday. But yeah, congratulations again, Garland. Always a pleasure to talk to you. I talk to you I talk to you guys every day on the phone or on Facebook. But cool, man. Well, enjoy your evening. Go celebrate, and we're gonna go find that man.
Thank you, fellas. Y'all did a wonderful job tonight.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks, Garland. Have a good night, buddy. Congratulations.
All right, you ready to bring this young whippersnapper?
I'm always ready. I'm born ready.
All right. Well, I'll let you talk to him. I got to think of some clever things to come up with.
I'll start it off.
Okay.
Is that Ulysses the Puppy Sandoval? Man, congratulations on an awesome run. Curious about that final pit stop, though, man. You were leading that pack in there, and Graham leapfrogged you, and then he ended up winning the race. I was curious. Like, what did he do? What did he do on? I guess we should ask Graham that question. But congratulations on second, man. You were fighting Graham something. It was definitely a lot of fun to watch. You tried to get around him, and he just kept shutting the door.
Oh yeah, on that last pit stop, he made the pass for the championship and for the win. And I also got passed by Ken. I don't know what happened, but I think he had a speeding penalty. So, and it was the two of us. I was thinking if the cars behind us will help me or will bet on me for the win, but I noticed that the whole pack behind us was a lap down. So it was just the two of us for the win and for the championship. It was pretty intense. It was very difficult to get by Graham. Graham, we go.
Well, you man, this is Jeffrey. Good to see you. Great second place. But I know you. I thought you might be watching the broadcast as you're racing, but maybe you weren't this time. But if you listen to your old Papa Bear coach, Jeffrey, I was telling you to step out, man. Step out at like 3 laps ago. Make your move. Don't wait, because you had your new friend, Jessica, back there that probably would have jumped in your lane. And maybe Bobby Farrell or Randy Wall. I don't know for sure about them. But, you know, you could have took the chance. And but you didn't. And I don't blame you either, but you probably could have, and you never know what could have happened. But you need friends to win. Who had more friends, we don't know, right? But hey, dude, you raced him clean. He made it wide. You made a couple moves, but not enough to get by the guy. He's well deserved winning this thing tonight. He ran a great race, great pit stops.
I'm curious how many times Graham blocked you, because it looked like about 10 or 11. He just kept shutting that door.
Yeah, I definitely learned a lesson tonight. It's about, getting more friends, because I didn't know what the cars behind you would do if I was besides Graham. Would they go with me or would they go with him?
Right, you don't know that, but they're all lapped down, so they're not there to win. They can't win. So who would they stepped out with? That's what you need to think. And this is why during this season, that any place that you race at, the more friends you make, the more chances you might have opportunities like tonight to get some help. But anyways, man, great fun, fast race to watch.
Phenomenal race.
3 wide, 2 wide. I mean, you guys are scrambling like it was the last lap every race, pretty much.
3 green flag pit stops. You know what I mean?
Insane.
Like, and that last one, we were watching that thing like crazy, because you're leading that pack in. Graham got the hop and got out first. And it was just, it was you and Graham, man. It was the Ulysses and Graham show, and it was fantastic to watch.
Well, about Graham, Graham is a tough guy. It was difficult for me to get by him, really, because he was, following me every time I go. He knew what was gonna do. He wasn't looking in front. He was looking just at this mirror, looking at me, what I was gonna do. And he's a tough guy to pass.
Oh, Graham's got a lot better, and you've been at this, what, 2 years now? About 2 years? Year and a half?
Year and a half, yeah.
And, going from keyboard into the garbage can video, bam, we all witnessed that. Amazing. I think it made everybody laugh like crazy for weeks. To where you're at today, and where you come milestones. You just have not come a little bit, dude. You're up there with the best Talladega drivers now that I can think of. I don't care if you're racing against the Jeremy Jeffries and Brent Wesleys. These guys,
the Blaine Donlins and the Jeffrey Elliots,
the Blaine Donlins, the Pat McCarskys, whatever. They have your respect. You've grown up a lot. You learn not how to wreck people, bump people. I mean, things happen at times, but let me tell you come so far, dude.
Yeah,
and,
but you know what? Naming yourself the Wrecking Ball, it was amazing, because that's just never going to go away.
They would always be the Wrecking Ball, but this guy, he's got it. He can win races, and on top of it, other tracks. Now, if you look at him at California's and Homesteads and all these other tracks, you're getting much better at all these other places as well, So I'm glad you're enjoying the game. Glad we found you a couple years ago. You're a treat to watch. You're a very polite young man. And I think you have the respect for the majority of the people. So congratulations on second place. Tell your mama I said hi. I hope she's proud. And all your Wrecking Ball teammates out there, man, give this guy kudos for what he did tonight. So congratulations. I'm going to turn it over to Blaine. If you want to, Blaine, you finish up with the shout outs and all that stuff. But good job, you.
Yeah, man. The floor is yours, man. Thank anybody you want to thank. And like I said before, Jeff said it all already anyway, but what a great race to watch. And it's congratulations on second place. Let it rip.
Oh, well, thanks, guys. My second shot at the championship. Well, I still have a third attempt. You know what they say about the third attempt? The third one is the good one.
Third one's a charm.
Okay, so I wait for the third time. I fight for the championship. The third is the charm. Big shout out to all the Wrecking Ball friends, my Wrecking Ball teammates. I met him. We all go way back since the good old days at Talladega Nights. We were friends, and as we grew, we had a lot of more friends. Big shout out to Carla Knox. We finished third. Good job, good job to him. Congratulations. And Graham, well, we go way back. I know him since the very first time I joined Talladega Nights. He's a good guy. He has a lot of experience over me, so it's good to see him winning a race and getting a championship. And congratulations, Graham. You earned this one, buddy. And also my buddies from the NCRA, my coaches. Josh Mercurio and Nick Gunter, Seth Cole, not you, Jess, but the other guys that taught me everything I know.
Be nice to Jess.
Well, we're not very nice to each other, but you know.
I really think Jess likes you. I think if you would have stepped out, I believe she would have came with you. I think she likes you a lot as a person. So, man. So keep going. Any more shout outs? I know you got a few more.
Oh yeah. one last shout out to, Mama Sandoval, because she's a good support. She's the best mother ever. She's made a lot of sacrifices for her by herself to raise her 4 children. So this is for her. A good finish. Not a championship, but at least a mention for her because she's a great woman. And also a big last shout out, because this is taking so long, to you, boss, because you was my mentor the first time I arrived here. You told me basically everything about NR 2003, because I didn't know anything. I just was a keyboard guy who raced offline.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, hey man, thank you. I wanted to make sure you did get your mother in there, and you did. So yeah, man, but you moved on. You left the old fart Jeffrey Elliott behind. You don't need me anymore. You start your own destiny in this world of sim racing, and you start teaching other people what you've learned. So, kudos, brother. Kudos. Good job.
Thanks, boss, and see you guys next season.
Awesome.
All
Thanks,
right.
Ulysses.
Well, let's go get that Graham. All right, we'll see you soon.
See ya.
Have a good night, buddy.
Good night.
Ulysses Sandoval, your second place finisher.
All right. So we know Graham's very quiet, conservative type of young man. How do you want to approach this?
Nah, just send him down here. I'll take care of him.
All right. Get him.
Yeah.
He likes Burger King, by the way.
Graham McDonald, what's up, man? Dominate this thing. Led all the laps. Won the race, won the championship, no doubt about it, dude. What an awesome run. What about that final pit stop? You know, Ulysses leads the pack in, and you leapfrog him, come out in front. How did you pull that off?
Heck if I know. I probably ended up coming in too hot. I'm surprised you didn't get a black flag.
I was watching that. You were about 80 mile an hour hitting that cone.
It might have made all the difference.
Yeah, that's what they call a hot pit, and it worked at the time you needed it to work. That was the time to do it, and it worked out great.
Yep, and luckily Ulysses stayed behind me. A couple others helped out.
Graham McDonald, you looked fast all night. It took you about half the race to get up there and beat a top 5 car or truck. I'm sorry. And man, once you got up there, you didn't want to let it go, did you? You're like, no, ain't nobody gonna take this. Ken Roberts, nobody. You stayed up there. If they did take you back on the inside, outside, you fought right back, and you stayed up there. And look what happened. You win the race and the championship, man. And kudos to you. I'm very proud of the race tonight with everybody. I mean, green flag racing, start to finish. Can't ask for a better race. A ton of different drivers that led a lap, 3 wide. You had it all tonight with 20 drivers, just 20 drivers, but you had one of the better races of the season tonight, and also topping it off with a victory and a championship now just in your season 2. So congratulations, Graham. And I think I figured out what it is, Blaine.
Yeah.
He hired Tarnation TV because you're a Canadian. You're Canadian. And
That's
he's
true.
Canadian. You got the
buddy.
Canadian connection here. So I think this whole thing came down to, I don't know, man, some kind of mojo with a Canadian fixed situation. I don't know, but it worked. And that's all that matters. So congratulations. And congratulations to the other two as well, Brian Level and Ken Roberts. They had a little struggles tonight, but the U-Man did an awesome job. This kid is something to watch out for, Graham, and he thanked you a lot for what you taught him and how you race and things as well. So, but man, good to see you, Graham, winning one, long time coming, and that's pretty much all I have to say. Is very proud of you, and good to see somebody else win one. It's awesome.
Yeah, I thought it'd be hard to top last week's race, but we did it. It was really something tonight.
Yeah, 66 laps, no yellow flags, 11 drivers, 21 lead changes. Yeah, phenomenal. You couldn't ask for a better finale, man. And it was such a great run by everybody involved. Clean green flag pitting, and thank you very much for coming to Tarnation TV to call these races for you too, man. It's been a lot of fun.
Yes, it's good to get these last few races televised.
Yeah, it was super cool, man. But yeah, thanks again. Congratulations on the win, the winning the race, winning the championship. And yeah, we'll let you have the mic and thank you got to thank and wrap this thing up.
Well, I thank all the drivers for coming out every week. This is a lot of work to put on, but it pays off sometimes. And I want to shout out to my two boys, Chase and William, and my granddaughter, Amara and Nikki. They might actually sit down and watch this one.
Oh, nice.
It's a good one. Well, you were right in the middle of the whole thing.
Yeah, we did a crank it up. I don't know what it was. Jessica's car crank it up. But yeah,
Jessica's, yeah. It was cool.
It was crazy. Graham, though, I'm excited to see these Primetime team cars coming up here next month. Promote your league as well with those cars. And I just hope they look like the logo, man, because I love the Primetime Racing logo from you and Keith buying them. And I'm sure these cars will look awesome when they come out on the track. So excited having you guys, Primetime Racing League, come over here and racing that last mega with us. It's just not Talladega Nights. It's drivers from all over the place. So happy you come out and share that moment with us and bring those cars along. So it'll be a lot of fun, man. So thanks again for having me host with Blaine. I'm not the best. I'm not Rod. But, Rod's got better things to do apparently on Friday nights. But I'm here to back it up. And Blaine and I, we have a good time with you guys. You put on a great show, all the drivers. Congratulations for everybody who came out. And kudos to your championship, brother.
Thank you. I also give Frank Devon a shout out because he's the one that came up with the logos and he's painting up our cars.
I knew Frank was still doing some things in the background. Frank is an awesome man. I always respected Frank, and he does so much for people. And I miss him. I wish he was around, but I'm sure he'll pick you up some awesome rides.
Yeah, and I got a shout out to Rodney Sullins for the paint job on my truck.
Oh, you had a Rodney Sullins paint?
Yep.
Who doesn't?
That's what it is, Blaine. The wax.
It is.
Yeah.
Special compound. That thing goes to the front.
All right. Report to the where's it gonna go?
Yeah, the pre-race inspection.
Pre-race inspection.
Post-race inspection.
Post. Yeah, we have to check out your ride now, sir. So post review. No. Anyways.
Thanks again, Graham.
Go, buddy. Thanks a lot, Graham.
Yeah. Thank you for your time broadcasting.
Oh, you
Thanks
guys
for
are
having
welcome.
us. Have a good night, buddy.
Night.
Well. It is 10:46 Eastern Time, PM. That is, and what a quick night of
Yeah,
racing.
man.
Can't ask for a better race, and yeah, they made it exciting with 20 trucks. So kudos to them. And green flag. Couple wrecks happening on the inside, but it kept it green. But they just couldn't. Once you're out like that, and there's no yellows, you're pretty much out of the race. That's just. But I'll take a race like that any day over 8 cautions, any day. You know what I mean? You agree?
Oh, 100%. Awesome race. Couldn't have been a better one. Yeah, it's fun to call those things, man. There's so much going on, and you never get a chance to breathe. But I think we pulled it off, dude.
Yeah, I think they had a great season, great championship tonight. They couldn't ask for a better second season for the Truck Series, and we forgot to ask them when they're going to come back, but maybe we'll get that information down the road.
Well,
Hopefully,
yeah.
I'll be in more of these races, and Rod gets off his ass, and whatever you're doing over there, Rod, drinking and whatever, working on
Racing
race
cars,
cars, whatever.
yeah.
Forget the damn go-kart. Get your ass back. I'm sorry, this ain't turbo. Get your butt back out here and get in this car and start racing with these boys. But anyway.
Well, and it's fun too. Like, you know, like having Rod do it or you do it. It's cool. Every week we always got somebody, and these guys do not take a very long break. If they even take a break, it might only be a week. I wouldn't be surprised if we're back here again. You know, if these guys are back out on the track for season 3 next Friday. So, thanks a lot to PTRL, the Primetime Racing League, for having us broadcast some of these races, and of course, Flatout Racing covered us there last week. So that's always cool that they get these things broadcasted by somebody. It's always fun to watch. And yeah, man, thank you, Jeffrey, for helping me out in the booth tonight, man. Always a lot of fun.
I try to bring you a little entertainment, but yeah, back to other broadcaster, Seth Cole. He mentioned you quite a bit last night, and you all working together with JTN as well. Is that correct? JTN.
Yeah.
You know, they all help each other, and you guys work off each other. It means a lot to all these leagues that can have that opportunity. So kudos to Seth Cole and JTN as well. Joe, what's his name?
Joe Toe Network.
Joe Toe Network.
His last name's like Tawanowski or something, so he just shortens it to Toe.
And one more question about broadcasting. How did Brian Wolf do? I have not watched that particular broadcast
Oh,
yet.
that was a lot of fun, man. Yeah, we broadcasted to Kansas for the High Voltage Racing League, the Maverick Series, last Tuesday.
I mean,
Yeah.
did he jump right back in the booth like
Yep.
solid?
Yep.
That's the Wolf we know.
That's it.
That's good. That's good to know. All right, my friend. Well, I will say thank you for everybody tuning in tonight, and had a good time. I'm very tired. Worked 12 hours a day, but hanging out with one of my best friends, I call him Blaine.
Oh,
You're a good dude.
thanks, buddy.
We have a lot in common when it comes to animals and Halloween and racing and a lot of stuff these guys don't know what we talk about behind the scenes, but we'll keep that between us. But anyways,
We talk about everybody behind their backs.
if let me see, if you don't find Brad Pitt handsome, just look up Jeffrey Elliott on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, man. And thank you very much for watching Tarnation TV's broadcast. The finale tonight was a great success. If the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Always keep one hand in the ocean, and always remember, keep your stick on the ice. Have a good night.